Hello, friends. Welcome back to Travel, Songwriting, and Film with me, Kevin Kennedy III. Today, we're entering part 3 of this series.
Here we are in the famous Shenzhen Park.
So after waiting for 10 days in Hong Kong, I finally got my visa and was able to enter mainland China. From Hong Kong, it's pretty easy to get to Shenzhen. You hop on a metro, shoots you right up. Took a ride to Shenzhen, China on the metro. I recommend stopping in Futian to stay at the Dengba Hostel. It has all the amenities you need. There's a lot of backpackers, there's a lot of travelers, there's a lot of people who are looking for work there. Great place to go and just get your bearings. I see those eyes on the street. I know you. So one of the first things you have to do when you get to China is get a WeChat account. It allows you to pay for things, it allows you to contact people, helps you get train tickets, you can find jobs on there. It's a Chinese form of Facebook, kind of. Once I downloaded the app, I was able to contact people, and from there, on my second night in China, I was already playing shows. Once I knew it was so easy to get a show, I ended up making a quick video of all my songs and live performances that I had in the past. Now with that, I started entering into different WeChat groups, WeChat music groups, WeChat acting groups, promotional groups, sending this video around, and really that's how I got a lot of my gigs. The other big thing that I started doing was going to open mic nights. And this opened up a whole new world to me. I was blown away by how many amazing musicians and artists there are in China. So at these open mic nights, I started making different contacts. And this allowed me to find other restaurants, other bars, other places that were playing music. I also connected with musicians who said, hey, we don't have a singer for our band. We don't have a guitarist for our band. Would you like to come and join us? Great thing about China is the number of people in the band is directly correlated to how much the band is paid. Mark's getting his sound check in. Oh, sounds great. Our gigs were scattered around the city, and sometimes we would have to go to other cities to perform. So we spent a lot of time in trains and metros and cars. But I made great friends along the way, and it allowed me to be creative with new people. I even started playing in the band at the local church. And this church was such a special place. Also, this instrument I had never seen before. It was called a gu chang. The food was good in China, but you never knew exactly what you were getting. Hot pot was amazing. Basically, they brought you a bunch of raw food, and then you dipped it into boiling broth. A lot of times I couldn't read the menu, I didn't even know what I was ordering, I would just point. But there's some foods that you should definitely try. Lamb dumplings are amazing. There were these delicious noodle rolls that they would make in the morning called changpan.
That looks so good. Yeah.
This delicious looking burrito wrap thing is called jiangbing.
What do you call this?
I have no idea.
Can you ask him how to say something?
这个是什么？
How is it?
好吃。
Yummy. We're gonna try some rice wine. YOLO, hip hop. You only live once. I love it. That's good. I like it. What do you think? That's what I think.
Oh yeah, Chinese delivery. Good call, man. Best roommate ever. At this point, I started writing with different artists. I started working with different people. I started being in different bands. That's when Chinese companies started approaching me and asking me to play their guitars. I also had a friend in the industry named Jesse who introduced me to some factory owners. So Jeremy and I started thinking about this, and we decided, why don't we go and approach these factories and offer them a high-quality video and high-quality photos of their products being used by foreigners, and we would create the whole marketing campaign. So we started visiting drum companies and amplifier companies and guitar companies and pickup companies. But of course they wanted to film us, and so a lot of times we would have to do shows within these factories. And we had a little success. But I had to go back to the United States, and Jeremy was going to stay. At which point, a friend of ours, Federico, entered the situation with another friend, Kiva. And so we formed this company called Caramico. And we ended up getting 3 contracts. They would get their products taken to 8 different countries. They would be given a live video in each country. They would be given pictures of their product in that country. And then we would post them on different social media outlets. But the best part was we were going to get to travel and songwrite and film. But you're going to have to wait for part 4 to hear where we went next. It was so quick as always I'm on the low. Everything I came to say, I scream controlling me. I was waiting on your love, just frozen too. Oh yeah.